Howdy, folks. So I'm sitting here in a massage room in Burnaby with Nick Duggan, another South African that's only been here for about a year. And he's going to help, he's going to give me a massage, and I'm learning something new here. So meet Nick. How's it, Nick?
How's it going, Colin? Nice to get you in here.
Excellent, bro. So tell me a little bit, we'll do another interview and talk about your journeys and everything. This is about the massage. So you were saying we're going to talk about cupping. What does that mean, and why what? Explain it, please.
So outside of Canada, I'm an acupuncturist and I work with Shiatsu. So both of these are based on traditional Chinese medicine.
Yeah.
So when we work on the body, we look at a whole different system as opposed to relaxing massage. We're going to really work into the meridians. Today we're going to work with maybe some gua sha, which is Chinese scraping, which is really good. That also shows what's happening under the skin. And we're going to work with some cups. And the cups, basically, we put on the back. And if the back was divided into 3 sections, we can see what's happening in the back. We can see if it's linked to the lung energy, the digestive system, kidney energy. And we get to see what's happening there and how you can improve your
Okay, so it's almost like also a medical diagnosis. Well, traditional medical, you can look at it and go, okay, dude, you need to do a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that.
In Canada, I'm not allowed to diagnose.
Okay, of course not.
But it's seeing where the body is out of balance and how we can balance it. So trying using words that people understand to,
of course,
to get everything feeling better.
All right, so how do you go about feeling better? So Nick reached out to me because he saw on YouTube that I'm doing the carnivore journey, and I'm 1 week into carnivore now. I'm already sleeping a lot better, and everything is going better. So maybe there's something to all of this. Might as well check it out. All right. Sweet. So what I'm going to do is just speed this up so you don't have to sit here through 40 minutes of me getting massaged, but I will tell you what it's all about. So Shiatsu massage is a Japanese style massage that involves applying pressure to specific points on the body using fingers, palms, other body parts. And by other body parts, generally they mean elbows, not other body parts. Anyway, and it's supposed to unblock your flow in your body, and it's actually cool. I've done it a couple of times and it works. I think the first time I had a Shiatsu massage, though, maybe I was conned because it was before me and Belinda got married, and we were in Mauritius with Leon and Cornell, my sister and her husband, and we ended up in this dingy spot at the top of this restaurant with this massage, and you walk in, 3 people wait outside, and we go in one by one, and the guy's like, all right, take off all your clothes, and you take off all your clothes and you lie down, and then he starts prodding you with this metal pin all over your body. Shit, we had like blue spots right up our arms, legs, everywhere. Although I did feel better after that. I'm not sure that was a Shiatsu though, because as Nick says, for Shiatsu you keep your clothes on. Anyway, right, here we're getting ready for the cupping. Now, cupping is also an ancient traditional Chinese medicine. And it's much used. It's basically unclogging also some of your energy flows or ki, and it also helps you to see where there are issues in your body, like Nick explained in the beginning. And it's funny, weirdly enough, I've been having lower back issues for a while now, and on the one side, and it's weird, Nick just took a photo here and showed me that the one cup there where the pain is, that cup is white. It's not pulling in blood like the rest. It's not getting red like the rest. And the reason he says is because that muscle is in constant spasm. So you just need to kind of release it and unblock it. But it's actually, it feels different. I mean, it looks a lot worse than it is. It's actually not that sore, or not sore at all, but it's a different feeling. And I'll tell you at the end of the video, I'll tell you a little bit more about how it was the day after. But yeah, it was an interesting experience. And you can go and get it. Nick is a registered cupping and Shiatsu massage guy. And there are some of the medical aids over here that does allow you to claim it. So Green Shield, Sun Life, Manulife, and Equitable Life, some of their plans will allow you to go to Nick and go get a nice Shiatsu massage and go get a nice, I'm not sure about the cupping, get a nice Shiatsu massage and claim it from your medical aid, which is really cool. I mean, that's definitely a couple of bucks very well spent. And it's not very expensive. I think he's running a special now. If you're a first-time customer, it's only going to cost you 50 bucks or 65 bucks or something for a session. So reach out to Nick and check it out. Next up, Nick is going to show us a couple of self-maintenance moves on how to unblock your own body while, at home. And then at the end of the video, I'll give you a better report on what I felt like the next day.
So some of the self-maintenance stuff you might have seen. Have you been to China before?
No.
No. You might have seen here. There's a lot of Chinese people around.
Yeah.
And sometimes you see them tapping, shaking,
Okay.
so all of that. So basically, it's really important to keep all the joints with good circulation.
Okay.
When these are blocked, it blocks everything. So hips. So one of the main ones I show is just shaking. So your feet are shoulder width apart, your coccyx is tucked in,
Yeah.
your back is straight, and the movement is just your knees. So it's almost from straight leg, just drop. So it's the faster you go, the more you move.
Okay. It feels very weird, but yeah.
And to make sure you're doing it properly so that you don't harm anything, I'll show it against the wall. If your knees are banging,
Yeah.
you're going against the mechanics of your body. If you fall into the wall, you've got too much weight on your toes. If you fall back, same thing. So it's about
Right, so you stand against the wall and you do it without banging your knees. So it's like,
and really relaxed.
okay.
And then there's a whole bunch of other things where you just make sure that your body's, and that comes from the twist of the hips. So you twist that and you direct
Okay.
that.
So it's like,
So if you imagine your eye,
I'm trying to do what's that thing, the floss.
the floss. My daughter does it.
Hang on a second, let me just double check that we've got this properly here.
So if you imagine your hips are eyes, you want to
Okay,
look. You want to.
Feet hip width apart.
Yeah.
All right.
If your hips are eyes, you move your hips to look there. There. As soon as your arms hit one side, it's time to move to the other side. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
And you're
You
gonna.
mustn't move from your arms. You must move from your
See, it's
hips.
like this. It's that movement of the hips that makes your body swing. And then you can start slowly, just like that, but you're gonna try and direct it so that your fist hits the kidney area, which is where you've got the blockage.
It's like weird. It's
It's
difficult to do, eh?
It's tough. Sometimes it takes a while before you get it.
Yeah.
It's a different type of coordination. Even here, it's tension, relaxation.
Okay.
So
What's this one? Tension, relaxation.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
that's easier.
It's biceps next to the ear,
Yeah.
and then you're going. If you give me your hand, just open it. It's not like that. It's a dead weight that
Okay.
comes down on here.
All right. So tension.
See, like a tense. You're not really tense.
Yeah.
And then relaxation. And you're coming down, and you feel
Okay.
that.
All right. Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
So it's not you're not hitting. You're just dropping.
It's dropping. It's dead weight dropping onto very specific points that can just help release those blockages there.
And then how often do you do these kind of things? Ow.
So when you do gym,
Yeah.
there's a time where you've done too much. With this, you can never do too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just keep going.
We've built up so much tension in our body that you can do it all the time.
And then what were you saying? The other one is the.
Now, the tapping. So if you see, even within some Chinese martial arts, they'll do tapping, which is you're just tapping the whole body, focusing more on the joints. But you're in a relaxed stage, and that's why everything I've got, all the tools that I've got, are all about releasing. This same thing. This
Yeah.
is the scraping, all specific points. I've got this thing over
Yeah,
here.
just actually with the tapping, I kind of already feel like there's you feel
Yeah,
like it relaxes.
circulation. So
Yeah.
this thing as well. This thing they use inside the joints. It's all about circulation.
It's not because you hate yourself.
Not try it.
Okay.
And the more you do it in the joints, that brings out the toxicity in the joint.
It's actually interesting. It's actually quite nice. It doesn't hurt. It's
No,
not
it
like,
doesn't hurt.
I mean, it's not like what we used to get in school.
I remember those days when you get a comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Brilliant.
Yeah. You can keep that one, man.
Oh, lekker, man. Thanks. Okay, I want to go beat Belinda tonight.
There's a whole nice sequence you can do with that. If somebody lies down,
Yeah.
you can do that, and it just helps the circulation in the back.
Really?
And it doesn't hurt. You've seen that.
Yeah. It's not, it doesn't hurt at all.
Exactly, man.
All right, bro. Excellent. Thanks for this. All right, so how was it really? I'm not going to lie to you, it was a little different. When I was lying there with all the cups on my back and it was sucking, it's like your whole skin pulls taut. And it wasn't sore at all, I must say. Nick said it might burn a little or it might sting a little. I didn't have that experience. It was just like this tightness on my back where all these cups were. So that was interesting. The other interesting thing was when he took it off and I got up and he did the last massage, I was actually almost felt like I wanted to float away. I was lightheaded. I was very kind of, which just means something happened. There was something with the blood flow and the circulation that made it was different. Anyway, now it's the day after, and obviously my back, I've got a whole bunch of purple marks where these cups were, and they are a little sensitive. I wouldn't call it sore, just like a little sensitive, obviously, because I had the cups sucking on there for like 15 minutes. I mean, I got a whole bunch of giant hickeys on my back. The more interesting part is the fact that the muscles in my back is a little bit sore. Not sore, it's almost kind of stiff. You can feel like something has happened there. Now, I'm not sure if it's because of the Shiatsu massage or the cups or both, but you can feel that it's been worked through. And that's oftentimes a sign of a good massage. I like a nice hard massage, and I like it where my muscles are sore because I know that it's been worked into the muscles and you actually got the knots and stuff out. So it really feels good. I will definitely go back to Nick. I must just check if my medical aid, check which ones are, check in the description which ones actually allows it, and Nick's website's there as well. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go back. I mean, if you really think about it, this traditional Eastern medicine, those oaks knew what they were doing, and there's a lot to be said for your energy flows and your blood flows through your body and your circulation. It really does play a much bigger role in our health than Western medicine would like to admit. I mean, over here it's just, take a handful of pills, that's going to sort it all out. And there's actually a lot of stuff that can be done with number one, diet, and number two, with proper massages and proper, unblocking all of your flows and stuff like that. And I'm not like airy-fairy flows, I'm talking about your circulation. I think that's one of the reasons why some of the medical aids in Canada allows you to, on the medical aid, go and get a massage. Any which way, it was a good experience, and if you are looking to get a nice Shiatsu massage or you want to try out the cupping, go and hit up Nick. He's going to organize you a special price. Yeah, you got to try it at least once, I guess. Cheers.